inflation higher than it's been in decades.
If we have to raise interest rates more over time, we will.
And the Fed is getting ready to act. The heat in Hotlanta.
Sometimes you have to use physicality. Oh, goodness.
And looking to stay hot after wins against a couple of the strongest teams in the West. Plus, a young dolphin in distress. And the Miami-Dade officer coming to the rescue. These stories and more coming up on Newsbreak.
Hello, South Florida. I'm Zitlali Solache.
I'm Anya Joseph. Today's Thursday, January 13, 2022.
From the South Florida Media Network's Biscayne-based studios in North Miami, this is SFMN Newsbreak.
Price problems as the Federal Reserve gears up to tackle inflation. Prices since the pandemic have not let up. In fact, prices are rising at the fastest pace in decades.
As CNN Chris Wynn reports, inflation has hit a 39-year high.
Prices for just about everything are rising at the fastest pace in decades.
I cannot keep hybrid vehicles on my lot.
The U.S. Consumer Price Inflation Index rose 7% over the past year before seasonal adjustments. That's the steepest climb in prices since June of 1982, according to data from the Bureau of Labor Statistics. Housing and gas, as well as used vehicles, were the biggest contributors to the December price hikes.
When customers are coming in, they're expecting full retail price for their pre-owned vehicles, and those are some things that we're having to conquer.
Food costs also went up slightly, the coronavirus pandemic impacting the global supply chain. The central bank now shifting to fight inflation after months of trying to prop up the economy.
If we see inflation persisting at high levels longer than expected, then we will, if we have to raise interest rates more over time, we will.
But even though prices went through the roof last year, they're still nowhere near the historic highs from the 1980s.
Even with Fed rate hikes penciled in, the unemployment rate will continue to decline this year, and we should be back to full employment at the end of the year.
The Biden administration optimistic that inflation will come down in the second half of the year.
We are not sitting on our hands idly by, hoping that these forecasts are right. We're doing everything we can to ensure that's the outcome.
In Washington, I'm Chris Wynn.
The Biden administration is optimistic that prices should come down during the second half of the year.
A van in Florida bursting into flames, killing the driver. It was nearly Wednesday morning in Daytona Beach that a 55-year-old man drove a van into the parking lot of a Daytona Beach police department. This is when officers inside heard an explosion and saw both the van and the driver engulfed in flames. Police say he has made threats before, including to blow up a federal building.
An independent investigators report claiming that 2 Utah police officers who responded to Gabby Petito's domestic violence call last year should be put on probation. According to a police report, officers Eric Pratt and Daniel Robbins pulled the couple's van over, and the body cam footage, Petito and Laundrie, admitting to having a fight. In the investigative report, it said that officers neglected their duty by failing to press charges.
New research from a study by the University of Central Florida came in yesterday on mask effectiveness. Researchers there found that if someone is speaking or coughing, wearing a mask covering can reduce the distance aerosols and droplet travels almost in half. When participants recited a long phrase, droplets traveled up to 4 feet without a mask. But while wearing a cloth mask, that distance was cut down to nearly 2 feet.
High art in South Florida doesn't have to come at a high price. The network's Sofia Benitez shows you an exhibit in Pembroke Pines that won't cost you a penny.
A gem for the Pembroke Pine community has been found, a place where art lives and surprises await every single season. This is the Frank.
With its home located at the Charles E. Dutch City Center in Pembroke Pines, the Frank Art Gallery is home to mesmerizing exhibits that showcase multicultural diversity and stories year-long. Dedicated in April 19, 2017 to the former Pembroke Pines mayor, the Frank is a place where high art is displayed and appreciated at no cost. The Samsara's Wing is the latest exhibition that hosts negotiations of cultural space.
Our exhibition downstairs on the Samara's Wing celebrates race, transnational identity, immigration. It investigates these really critical topics and presents an opportunity for our community to connect on many different levels.
On display from October 21st until January 23rd, the art focuses on artists who explore immigration, diaspora, transnational identity, and race. Throughout dramatic allegories of landscape, botany, textiles, and organic materials. And residents can't get enough of the art exhibit, which displays all for 3 months.
It's nice. I don't have to travel to Miami to go see some nice and beautiful art. It's actually right in the neighborhood for me, and it's free. So it's nice to actually experience something that's different.
Exhibited artists include John Elian, Edward Duval Curry, Gonzalo Fuemayor, Ria Leonard, T. Elliot Mansa, Lesniet Rodriguez, and Omnyari Shabaka, all of whom are part of the exhibit.
Exhibitions change every 3 months, so you can come and check out the Frank. Reporting for the South Florida Media Network, Sofia Benitez.
The Miami Heat faced another tough game last night against the Atlanta Hawks. And the talk of the night was Tyler Hero, who helped the Heat secure their win with a score of 115-91. The Miami Heat will face the Hawks once again this Friday at the FTX Arena.
Girl Scout cookies are back and with a new treat.
That's still ahead, and so is the story.
Come on, little guy. Come here.
A Miami-Dade police officer coming to the rescue of a baby dolphin. Newsbreak will be back in 2 minutes.
See us dream. See us remember. See us protest.
You matter. Your feelings matter. Your identity matters. Everything about who you are matters.
See us fight back. See us rebuild. See us shatter stereotypes. See us inspire. See us united. See us now.
COVID-19 has changed how we show up and show out with our family. Now it's time to take the first step that lets us get back to talking smack with a side of mac and cheese. Before we can safely come together, we need the facts. As COVID-19 vaccines become available, you may have questions. Should I get it? Is it safe?
Should I wait?
It's smart to question. Now, get the facts at getvaccineanswers.org so you can make an informed decision when vaccines are available to you.
This is all you, and then I love you.
A baby dolphin is now swimming freely in the shores of South Florida after being rescued. A Miami-Dade police officer comes to the rescue of a dolphin in a fishing net.
Video released yesterday shows Miami-Dade Police Department Marine Patrol Officer Silva rescuing the dolphin calf by cutting the fishing net with a pocket knife. But before the dolphins finally got out, they were successful tries.
Wait. Woo! It's okay, little guy. Relax.
Officer Silva is heard cheering after the dolphin is released from the net. Officials are urging the community to properly dispose fishing lines as they can affect our wildlife.
Those famous Girl Scout cookies are back and welcoming a new addition. This year, plan on getting your usual favorites by keeping your eye open for a new option called Adventurefuls. The Girl Scout website describes the cookie as a, quote, an indulgent brownie-inspired cookie with caramel-flavored cream and a hint of sea salt. They will be available now through April.
That's all the time we have for Newsbreak. I'm Zitlali Solache.
I'm Anya Joseph, and get more news anytime at sfmn.fiu.edu.